My dudes, my friends, we have a really exciting video today. If you're new to my channel, hey, my name is Kitty, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today I'm gonna do an early unboxing of the new Korn x Adidas trainers. I'm literally like, I can't believe this is here, but let's get into it.
Welcome to my YouTube channel.
If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, hey, my name is Kitty. I love sneakers and new metal. And I have been given an early unboxing, again, of the Korn x Adidas collection part 2. So if you were here last year, you know in October there was a part 1 that dropped. It's a long story, but go back and watch that video to see the first part of the collection. I like almost started rumours in my own head that this would happen. And then they announced it was happening. It's just this whole thing that happened on TikTok. And then I brought it to my YouTube to share with you guys, and I was like, talking about how I thought that a Korn Adidas collection might happen. So I had been for years searching for the perfect like baggy Adidas tracksuits. It was really actually quite hard to find, so that I could emulate that style that Jonathan Davis and the rest of Korn wore in like the late 90s and early 2000s, because that is like my epitome of style, and I loved dressing like that when I was younger. I had a really baggy pair of like Kappa poppers, and I would wear it with like my Limp Bizkit hoodie when I was younger. It was like, I thought I was the shit, and I was, obviously. I was talking about that, and I had been buying, like, I bought like a vintage jacket, and I bought a new pair of trousers, and I was telling everybody where they could get them, because Adidas has started to do these like baggy ranges, and I was like, something is happening. They started to do these t-shirts that were called the gothcore range, and I was like, there's now a gothcore tracksuit, like something is happening. And I was talking about this on TikTok, and everybody started to be excited about it. Just the fact that you could get like that kind of style. And then I was like, imagine if Adidas and Korn did a real collaboration, and then it started to leak that they were doing it, and I was like, what the hell? And I kind of became the news source about it on TikTok, because I work in the sneaker industry, wear industry, and the fashion industry in general, and have done for like over 10 years. And so I was like, okay, these are my tips. I don't know, Adidas won't tell me. Even literally Adidas who send me this stuff, they won't give me information to share with you guys because they can't, right? I was like, these are my tips. These are the places you're going to be able to probably buy them. And I was right, and lots of people thanked me and blah, blah, blah. Lots of people got angry because they're like, why can't I just buy them anywhere? Why aren't they unlimited amounts? Like, that's just not how it works. So a lot of angry people on my socials as well, and I'm sorry about that. But when any sneaker brand does a collaboration, it is always limited edition. And because of resellers, they now do this thing where it's like you're limited to the amount of pairs you can buy. They release the information really last minute, so that basically everybody has an opportunity to buy them, rather than like giving the information away too early, so that, you know, people can prepare themselves with bots and resellers to like buy everything up and then sell it for triple the amount, which we don't want, dudes. We don't want. That all happened, and then somehow or another, kind of basically through my friend Sophie, she knew someone at Adidas, and like they got in contact, I got in contact, you know, it's like a whole thing. I was like, oh my god, this dude at Adidas that my friend Sophie knows, he loves all the same stuff as me, and he's a designer, and like just his Instagram was sick. And then like his girlfriend has a vintage store in Germany, and I was like, oh my god, it's so sick, 'cause they like all the same things as me. Turns out he's the designer for this collaboration. And yeah, he's called Joe, and a guy called Ben does the marketing, and they're like besties that work at Adidas together, and like without them this would not be happening. So they sent me like some stuff last year, and I cannot believe they've sent me part 2. So this is my real authentic first look at these shoes, and you would have seen I've done a video talking about like the leaked images. So yeah, if you go on my channel, there is a previous video with all the like leaked imagery. Before we get into opening them, just really quickly, currently on the Adidas confirmed app, which was one of the places I told you guys that you could get them last year, and then they announced that you could get them there. You can get a limited selection of this collection. So go there, make sure you get there before May 15th, I think is the date. And that's like the last date you can sign up to be in with a chance to win the opportunity to buy them. That's how it works. You enter like a draw, and if you win the draw, you can buy the shoes. So yeah, that's how you can get hold of them. Also stores like End, Foot Patrol, Size potentially, those kind of stores are going to be your places to also find them. And the apparel is, I don't know what's definite, because in the video that I posted before was just leaked images of what potentially it could be, and now Adidas and Korn have confirmed some imagery, which is up on the socials. I'll pop some of it here for you guys to see. So there is a tracksuit, there's the long sleeve, which I had shown like leaked images of before, trainers, 2 pairs of trainers, socks, which is so sick, and there's actually a cap, which I didn't know about. I didn't see any leaked images of that before. It is actually so dope. that is currently on the Adidas app. So are the socks, so is the t-shirt and the trainers. I think that might be it. The hat, 2 pairs of trainers, socks and the t-shirt. Yeah, potentially that's it. If there's not, I'll show you guys pictures. I'm trying to remember what I've seen that was on the app. There's not that much on the app basically, so I'm thinking that this might be like a part 2, like a 2-part part 2. So like this is part 2 of the official collaboration between Korn and Adidas, but I think they might drop it in tiers. So this is the first phase of that. The other option is that some of it is going to go and release exclusively on the Korn website, which is what they did last year. So the tracksuit that is currently in the pictures that Korn and Adidas have both released is the iconic sequin tracksuit, and that came in purple last time, which is like the iconic purple tracksuit that Jonathan Davis wore, but he also has it in other colours, and I thought there might be like a green or a blue turquoisey version coming out, and then we saw pictures of that. It was like a turquoisey colour, and that's what's dropping, and I think that is also going to be a Korn website exclusive like they did last time, because it's not on the confirmed app right now. I think that the socks and the long sleeve are my favourite pieces from this collection from what I've seen so far. I think the long sleeve, the Follow the Leader long sleeve is so sick, and the socks are just dope. Without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. Firstly, can we just look at this? It's just so cute. It just got a little post-it note that says Kitty on it. Cute. Okay, let's go with the first top box. In here are the super modified Korn. I'm a UK 5.5, and yeah, that's all it says on the outside. So these boxes are exactly the same as the ones in the previous collection. Really cute detailing. I'm actually glad that they've kept it the same, because I just think it's really authentic to the collaboration. I'll show you guys some more detail. I just think it's sick. Okay. Maybe I should bring the camera closer so you guys can see it. I think that the green print on the paper is so sick. I'll show you guys in a bit more detail. They're so cool, guys. Oh my god, the brown. Oh my god, they're so beautiful. Okay, so they have like a canvas material on the top, on the tongue, and this beautiful like kind of, right, what kind of green do we call this? It's not really an acid, it's just like a bright apple green almost, like slightly almost acid but not as much, like not as bright as an acid. There is suede on like the upper here, but just this is like canvas and suede in parts of the upper. How nice is that green and brown together? It's so sick. You dudes nailed it again. Okay, here's the side for you guys and the back, which has the green Korn in it. They're just so sick. I love everything brown, like neutral tones, like earthy tones, green and brown are like very me, and I just think they work so well with like the whole new metal Y2K like baggy vibe. I just think it works really well, and like I don't know, earthy tones are just super cool. Now I really like the black laces, however it comes with white and green, and I think the green could be so sick. Like, comment below what laces you guys would put in these. They are, let's get them both out. These do come up a little bit snug, but they, like my 5.5 in this pair actually fit perfectly. They're a little bit snug, but the more I wore them in, they were absolutely fine. But maybe consider, I've got very narrow feet, so the thing is that sometimes it's better for me to stick with my true size, because if I go up, they'll just be too big around the sides. So if you have wider feet, maybe go up half a size. That's the advice I'd give you. Oh my god, look at the stickers. Oh my god. There's loads of stickers. Okay. This Korn one is so sick. Look at it. This one. Follow the leader, baby. Oh my god, I just don't know what I'm going to do with all of my Korn stickers. I need to put them somewhere really special, and I don't know where that is. Okay, so let's look at the shoes together. This is annoying. Should I just take it off? Give you guys a little 360 of them. A bit of sticker paper there. I love this detailing of the Korn and the Adidas on the back of the heel. I just think it's so sick. It's nice and big, which I love. It's a side profile. And then again, Korn and Adidas on the front of the toe, on the laces, and then on the inside, it's got like, can you see Korn and Adidas are in here. I'm trying to work out, is that follow the leader artwork? It's quite hard to see. The soles are just plain. Yeah, it kind of looks like follow the leader artwork. And the inside, little guitar tab with Korn and Adidas written on it. I know that these are going to be my new favourite pair of shoes. We're going to have to put some crep protect on these babies and keep them fresh. They are so sick. Like, I'm just getting rid of most of my trainers at this point because, like, now I've got 4. Sorry, I'm just coming to the realization. I've got 4 pairs of Adidas Korn trainers. I've got 4 pairs. Like, what other shoes do I need in life? Like, not any others, basically. Number 2. Sorry, we're very close here, but I want you guys to be able to see. So these are the Campus 2 Korn. And then exactly the same box. Pretty bigger, which is interesting. Oh my god, there's more stickers. They both come with stickers. Last time only one of my pairs came with stickers. Yeah. Green on the inside. Green is the theme for this time. Purple was the theme last time. Oh my god. They are the grey. Oh my god, they're so cool. So when we first saw leaked images of the shoes, there was a brown and what looked like a distressed black, like a worn black. But I knew that it wouldn't be the final images, which is what I said. I was like, these are just the first leaked images. So like this probably isn't like the final lot. So excited. We go here. Right. So this is the super modified, this is the Campus 2. And that's kind of how the silhouettes look together. Okay, so I didn't know this piece of information before. Joe, the designer, actually told me this when the first pair released. The reason that the super modified was designed in, I think it was the 90s or maybe the early 2000s, was because everybody was rocking superstars, like even like loads of new metal, like members of Korn, members of Limp Bizkit, members of Slipknot used to wear them, is because they would all be wearing really baggy trousers because that's what was fashionable then. So they moved the 3 stripes to the front so that you could see them when you're wearing a baggy trouser. How sick is that? I didn't know this. I did not know this information. Obviously, as we know, Run DMC made the Superstar very popular, but new metal kind of reignited that, and I guess that's why they designed the super modified, which is so sick. And I just love this colorway and this design, but I also really like this Campus 2 silhouette, which is chunky. I love like the chunky midsole. Glad that these are not black, just like it looked like they were gonna release like a distressed black pair, but this is like a dark grey and it's really nice, but could have been different anyway. Like they're very different, which is nice. They've also got a very, very fine like gold theme going on. So gold in the writing on the campus just here, and then on the 3 stripes you can see there is like a tan or a gold in the background. It's very, very, very subtle, but like tan gum sole. And the sole is like spotted grey on cream situation, so it obviously is trying to follow that theme of being like a bit distressed and worn. They come with black and green laces as well, and again I think the green could be so sick on these. I think I might have to do it at some point. Black could be cool too. I mean the cream looked good, but I think green is the vibe, guys. So you've got Adidas and Korn on the back as per all the other pairs. These really cool little details. This is the sole, just simple. And at the moment it says remove before wear in like Korn style writing, which is so sick. On the tongue. This is the sides. And of course the little guitar pick like the other pair, which is so sick. So, my dudes, let's remove before wear, shall we? Okay, I love this. Sick. And then they have Korn and Adidas on the tongues. I'm just so stoked on these. Both of those shoes, because I didn't share that with you guys yet. So So this is them. Let's put them side by side properly, both of them together. I love the toe also on the super modified. I think it will wear better than the suede obviously, but these are kind of like, I feel like these are like my smart Adidas Korn shoe. Worn for best occasions. I could see that with a dress and like a suit, do you know what I mean? And then these are for my really baggy concert outfits and just daily outfits really. And I think they're both the most beautiful shoes. So that's it, that's my unboxing. I guess like what's quite nice as well is the little details on the laces here. You don't have that on this pair, but then the tongue is really nice. And they're like a sleeker shoe as opposed to like a cooler shoe. So if you're more of a sleek person, say if you're like a mature Korn fan, you don't like to dress like a little mosher anymore, which I get, not something that's happened to me fully yet. I mean, I don't know, like I am not like fully in like full goth wear all the time. Like that's not really my vibe. I kind of bridge the gap between like fashion, streetwear, and like goth wear, if that makes sense. Like that's my vibe. So I do like to be a bit sleek sometimes, but if you're one of those people who's like fully removed themselves from wearing like super baggy clothes, then I feel like the Campus 2 might be the shoe for you, you know? What do you think? Which is your favorite? Which are you gonna try and cop? Oh, so yeah, one thing that, like, I know I mentioned it earlier, but it's only the grey Campus 2 that you currently try and get on the Adidas Confirmed app, which is interesting. So I wonder if these are going to be exclusive on, oh, the inside. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, the inside is so sick. Wait, how am I going to show you this? Okay, wait. Inside of the shoes has separate, oh, so sick, has separate stitching, and it says, so like this one says Adidas, that's there on the outside of the tongue, and then on the inside it also says Adidas, but in like the Korn writing, which is so sick. And then, what does it say on here? Oh, it's just the same. So where this says Korn on the outside of the tongue, it's got the same Adidas on the inside. And then it's kind of got a similar thing in the tongue of the Campus. Can you see? Are you going to try and get these in the drawer on the Adidas Confirmed app? Let me know in the comments below. Where do you think these are going to drop? Is it going to be like a part 2 release, maybe on the Adidas Confirmed app, or maybe exclusively in Adidas stores, or just in places like End, Dover Street Market maybe, those kind of places? What do you guys think? I'm not gonna lie, I'm very gassed on this brown pair. And if you're like, why does this girl get gifted these? I mean, I kind of mentioned some stuff in the beginning of the video that maybe explains that, and if you're salty, you're salty, my dudes. Nothing I can do about it. I'm a big Korn fan, have been since I was like 11 years old, which was in the early 2000s. So I've been around since they were big, and I've never grown out being a little new metal kid. There have been moments, we've all tried to be normal, you know what I mean? But yeah, I work in sneakers and streetwear. I've worked with all the brands you can think of in the past, and I style bands and musicians, so you know, I've worked hard to get to this point. And to be honest with you, like, I don't get gifted like crazy amounts of trainers at the moment. I used to get gifted loads because I used to specifically create content about sneakers and streetwear on another website that I used to run. But like the stuff that I love now, I'm so stoked that that's the stuff I get gifted with. Things that I'm really excited about in sneakers right now are collaborations with brands and bands that I love, and nothing else really matters. Like, I've collected sneakers for 10 years. I've been a sneaker fan since I was literally like, I think 7 years old or something, and I begged my parents to buy me a pair of Air Max, and they weren't even like cool Air Max. We went to like the Nike outlet, but I was so stoked on them, and I thought they're the coolest things ever. So I've always liked trainers and sneakers, and my career has led me into the industry. And yeah, the things that I'm loving right now are collaborations like the Converse times Turnstile collaboration, this Adidas and Korn collaboration, obviously Brain Dead, because they're a brand that do clothing that they often collaborate with really cool musicians and bands that I love, and they are doing quite a few like shoe collaborations. Like, they've just done a Clark's one. And with brands like Noah, again, Noah have done a lot of like hardcore and new metal and like just music, goth collaborations. They did Youth of Today, for example, and I've got quite a lot of that collection that's in clothing. But they also do shoe collaborations. They recently did like a Puma collection, And so yeah, that's the kind of stuff that like I vibe towards. Like the Hundreds, for example, like Bobby Hundreds is like a big hardcore kid, so he's done a lot of collaborations with bands that I love. So when they've done collaborations, like for example, I've got the Hundreds Puma collaboration, I just love that so much. So yeah, that's kind of where my heart lies with sneakers. There's a lot of like cool like high fashion collaborations that happen, and sometimes I buy into those things. I love Jordan brand. I've got quite a lot of pairs of Jordans. Not like a crazy Jordan fan, but you know, a good selection. So it really has to be special for me to give a damn. But I'm also nerdy about sneakers in general, just because I have been and I've worked in the industry for a long time. I used to sell shoes. I used to sell sneakers at size. I used to work in retail before I did all of this. So yeah, my love of sneakers and streetwear runs deep is basically what I'm saying. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe. It means so much to me. I'm really trying to reach more people on this platform so I can keep delivering you some cool content. Also, you can find me on TikTok and Instagram. I'm just at KittyCal on all of those other socials. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What would you like to see next? Shall I do some styling videos with these? I guess next up, I should probably do a styling video of these shoes and like a try on. Let me know if you want to see that, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a lovely day. Peace out.